People. Que pasa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. This one is called Karma Always Catches Up to You. The good that you do, it follows you. The bad that you do, it haunts you. I am speaking about a youth, very ambitious youth, hustling youth, came from country, came to live in Kingston, get an opportunity to leave from Jamaica, went to the US and made the best of himself. He was a producer, music producer, slash artist, slash corporate youth. He had a business in which he filed for a person that came up from Jamaica, other Caribbean islands, mostly Jamaica, and he would get them work permits to work in hotel industry, food industry in America. The jobs that a lot of Americans did not want. He would facilitate the paperwork. However, the sad thing is that this youth not only had an ambitious side, he also had a very dark side. He would take advantage of the people that he brought up on this work program. Often when the people came to America, Florida that is, he would seize their passports, he would send them to these job places, and then he would also take a commission that persons were complaining was too much. Not only was he taking that commission, he was also wanting all sorts of XEXUAL favors. He wanted to go through the front door and also the back door. If those persons did not comply, he would then send them back to Jamaica, make immigration send them back, or pretty much disregard their work permit, send them back from whence they came. A lot of times, these people came from desperate situation, desolate situation, so therefore they would comply. Now people, just imagine that is not even the worst. Well, it is bad enough. It is also said that this man was also touching up his daughter. His daughter was about 12 or 14. She was under the age of consent. And the fact that this was his daughter, FLESH and BLOOD, made it very bad. It was criminal in every sense of the word. Not only was he touching her up, he was trying to enter through the back door. So people, it was quite obvious that this man had some sorts of backdoor rear end mechanic kind of fetishes as it pertains to the people that he brought up and his own daughter. It seems as if the daughter started to tell her mother, the mother is also from Jamaica. It is said that this man did not even talk to the mother or his baby mother. However, when he realized that the daughter was telling the mother stuff that he did not want to get out there, he tried to friend up the baby mother that he was abusing physically and verbally. He never appeared any sorts of dog mind. However, the mother was not having it. Don't know if she was getting back at him or she was just doing her civic duty, her maternal duty as a mother. It is also said that he left from Florida. He went to Jamaica, go look for some sorts of Obia woman. When the Obia woman take up him file and ask him what is his problem, she told him straight up, point blank, listen, me can't help you. When it comes to little pitney, me no want touch that case there, none at all. It is said that when he realized that the heat was on him and the fugitive task force was getting information, say him a go take for himself. He left from Florida and he went to New York City. He thought that America and Jamaica are the same kettle of fish. He would learn very soon after they caught him within a couple of weeks or so. He was extradited from New York, sent back to Florida where he is now facing. If you look at your screen, he is facing charges, or he was charged for sexual battery on one little picnic in Florida. That means he might touch up the little picnic. He might try to go through the back door. That little picnic was his daughter. So people, just imagine. This man left from country, come to Kingston, come to town, get an opportunity to go overseas. However, him turn promoter, him turn artist, him turn hype man. As a matter of fact, it is said that a lot of these riffraff that leave from Jamaica, he was the person that was filing all sorts of paperwork for them, getting them work permit. There is even videos and voice notes out there of him communicating with Squash, the G6 people from Montego Bay. I am not going to say that he was a part or had anything to do with the conspiracy of these fugitives leaving from Jamaica and coming to America. People, me no know. However, I would not be surprised. He let the hype get to him, and then he was abusing everybody, including his own daughter, including the persons who he filed for. He gave them a stipulation. Listen, it's either you make me touch up, it's either you make me run through the back door, or me I go send you back home, me I go tear up the paperwork and send you back home, or call immigration. As a matter of fact, it is said that a lot of these young ladies that he brought up through the work program for these hotels and these industries, they are posting all sorts of stuff on social media. As a matter of fact, they are in contact with the Popo, and they are going to make some sorts of report on this man. So not only is he having a big case as it pertains to his own daughter, and if you know anything about Florida or America upon a whole, they do not play with any sorts of abuse as it pertains to picnic and elderly people, especially your own, especially when you want to go through the back door. So when we hear stuff like this happen to people like this, he should not get any sorts of sympathy, because that is exactly what he worked for. He got an opportunity. He made good of the opportunity. He could have done the right thing. However, it seems as if him have some sorts of petty fetish. It seems as if him love touch up little picnic, including him own little picnic, and then want to abuse the people that come from Jamaica that are desperate. So therefore, he took advantage of the situation. So whatever he gets, that is what he truly deserves. Like them say, every dog has its day. Karma, sooner or later, it is going to catch up to you. Judgment Day is coming very soon for this man, and he deserves it. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, a couple of days ago or a week or so ago, I did a video and I said that over the last 2 weeks, the airport narcotics division busted at least 6 British nationals, citizens, with all sorts of cocoa at our 2 airports, Songsters International, Norman Manley International. I said that I was going to go to UK and do a survey, go at the pubs, check the water, check the brain of these people, because people, me don't know what is the attraction. Is it the cocoa money, or is it the COCKY that is causing these British women, British citizens, British nationals to come to Jamaica and pretty much give away their freedom for nothing, none at all? Well, people, guess what? It seems as if they did not get the memo. It seems as if they did not read the notice board, because people, voila, it happened once again. Sat they gone. And when you hear the age of this lady and how she was caught, you have to ask yourself, was this some sort of setup? This lady, 63-year-old, retiree from England, she come to Jamaica, pick up cocoa allegedly, according to the Popo reports. At about 6 p.m, she was going through Norman Manley International Airport that are in Kingston, when they check they saw anomalies or abnormalities. For those of you that did not went to GSC like myself and have enough subject and I know big word, that means something did fishy. It seems as if the granny are kind of crafty. The granny are coming like when Sylvester a hide Tweety bird in her mouth. Something no look right. Me smell a rat. So therefore we are going to do some sorts of secondary check. When them bring granny suitcase, Dulcimina grip, go in at the secondary compartment place and check, them find out say granny have some sorts of secret compartment. In these secret compartment there were hidden 2.5 kg of the cocoa, the Cindy Breakspear, worth street value 70G UK pound mucho dinero. She was arrested. She was charged for breaches of the dangerous DRUGS Act. Grandma was officially charged and she was locked up. Needless to say that COKE is now back on the streets in the hands of some real DRUGS dealers where they belong. When we consider the age of Grandma, 63-year-old Grandma in retirement should be home enjoying her last days with her grandchildren in her rocking chair. However, Grandma picked up a fresh new case. Grandma was chopping the line. But the question I have to ask, knowing how some of these young youths are, these new generation, did somebody, some sort of family member set up granny? Put all sorts of DRUGS in a granny suitcase, granny Dulcimina. Granny unknowingly went through the airport, granny get catch, granny get BUSTED. People, me no know. At 60-something-year-old, it is hard to believe that Grandma would try to chop the line at that age of retirement. However, people, we've seen strange stuff. Maybe Grandma has been in the business for a couple of decades. She was pushing the envelope. She was taking that bucket to the well, and one day the bottom finally fell out. People, me no know. In my estimation, me feel like somebody has set up granny. And people, like the saying goes, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. But I feel as if any average judge in a Jamaica, based on granny's age, and if granny get a top lawyer, she could beat this saying that she does not know, she don't know how it get in her bag. Hopefully, if granny is really chopping the line, she will learn from this. Don't know if she's going to get a little spank on the wrist or whatever. But people, just be careful. Whether it is you hustling for yourself or somebody else. This is not the route to go. This is 2023. This type of hustling style is like some sorts of dinosaur. Them played out like Kwame and the polka dots. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.